We have a big announcement that is about to drop this week, which is going to affect millions of Americans. I know what you're saying. We are all waiting on some type of shocking support from the government to help us out on a federal level. But unfortunately, Congress is still sleeping on the job. But we are about to receive a big announcement for our Social Security recipients, and that's because we are about to receive the inflation data from the month of September, which is going to complete the final information that we need to determine what the 2024 COLA increase is going to be. I'm looking at this article right here, and we have a few estimates on what we can expect the COLA increase to be, but we will be receiving the final information within the next 48 hours. Also, we have good news that Congress is trying to remove the double taxation on our Social Security benefits, which would allow recipients to retain more of their monthly checks and keep it in their pockets. I have the details to share with you in just a moment, but before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to the channel as well as hit the like button, as it really helps us grow on YouTube. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off, guys, I do want to go ahead and touch on the latest information in regards to the war in Israel. Yes, guys, Israel was attacked early this week, and they have responded back and pretty much bombed the mess out of Gaza. And anyways, guys, they have said that they are going to be cutting off all the fuel, the water, and things like that from Gaza. And yes, guys, this particular war probably won't end anytime soon, and they are losing a lot of casualties, guys, on both sides, guys. We are talking about Israel as well as the Palestinians. So anyways, guys, we definitely want to take the opportunity right now to say a prayer for them. Definitely keep them in your prayers in the meantime, because it looks like, guys, innocent people are losing their lives over this unprovoked war, if you will. So anyways, guys, say a prayer and keep those in your prayers in the meantime. But anyways, guys, moving on, guys, we have a big day coming up this week, guys. We are talking about October the 12th. And if I look at the calendar, guys, we have less than 48 hours. But anyways, guys, as you can see right here, it says that October the 12th is a big day for Social Security recipients. And that is because we are going to be receiving the latest information in regards to the Consumer Price Index, or the inflation data that will be coming out on October the 12th. Now, the reason this is so important is because this information that is being released on October the 12th, guys, is going to be added to the information that we received for the previous month and the previous month prior to that. And that is how we are going to be figuring out the average, which is going to tell us what the COLA increase is going to be for 2024. Now, for those of you that do not know, we are talking about the data, the inflation data that is coming out of the months of July, August, and September. And then you're going to take that data from all those 3 months and then add it together and then figure out what the average is. And that is how they're going to be determining what the COLA increase is going to be for next year. This is going to affect millions of Americans, guys. We are talking about Social Security recipients and exactly what they're going to be receiving in regards to an increase or a decrease for next year, guys. We all know that previously Social Security received a huge increase, which was around 8.7%, which is one of the largest increases that we have seen in over the last 40 years or so. But they are expecting, and I believe this data is correct, the increase this time probably won't be as high as 8.7%. And according to the Senior Citizens League, they are projecting that we should receive an increase of around 3.3 to 3.4% in regards to the COLA increase. But I am keeping my fingers crossed, guys, and I am hoping and wishing that the numbers come in a little bit more favorable so that Social Security recipients can receive a little bit more than 3.4%. We all know that Social Security recipients don't really receive enough money as it is, and they continue to sort of live in poverty, if you will. So we all know that the government has failed us, Congress has failed us. They continue to sleep on the job and not doing anything in regards to Social Security reform. And right here, guys, is the only way that we can pretty much provide somewhat of a significant increase for our recipients who are on SSI, SSDI, VA beneficiaries, and all of the above, our seniors and our elderly individuals. This is the time, guys. In less than 48 hours, we are going to find out exactly what the COLA increase for 2024 is going to be. Yes, guys, the cost of living adjustment. That's what we are talking about, guys. We really wish that these numbers would come in astronomically crazy so that we can receive some type of increase that we received last year, which was around 8.7%, guys. But let's be realistic. It is nowhere going to be near that number, that percentage rate. In fact, we will be pushing it if we can expect somewhere around a 4% increase, guys. But anyways, guys, like I said, the projections that we have on the table right now in regards to the increase is sitting at around 3.3 to 3.4%. Yes, guys, COLA increase. It says right here that possible amounts for next year's Social Security payments. Yes, guys, the beneficiaries will receive more money in 2024 because of the annual increase. But what do we know thus far? How much will it be in October? Well, guys, like I said, coming on Thursday, October the 12th, that is the official day in which the Social Security Administration office is going to decide and figure out and let the American people know, millions of Americans, what the increase is actually going to be. But anyways, guys, like I said, they're projecting that it could be 3.2%, 3.3%, 3.4%, or somewhere equivalent to around $57 extra on their monthly checks. Yes, guys, this could affect retired workers who represent the majority of the beneficiaries. And yes, guys, this information that we have right here on the screen is going to necessarily show you how much our Social Security recipients are receiving right now, guys. And it says right here that retired workers are receiving anywhere between $1,827 up to $1,885. Elderly couples both receive benefits between $2,900 and $3,000. Widowed mothers and two children from around $3,500 to $3,600. Elderly widows, people that are alone, from $1,700 to $1,758. Disabled workers, spouse, and one or more children from $2,600 to $2,700, and all disabled workers from $1,483 to $1,530 per month. Yes, guys. And they're also saying that, look, it is worth mentioning that this is only a projection. The figure with the official increase to the COLA will be announced by the Bureau of Labor and Statistics during the first half of October, which is October the 12th, the big day. The COLA increase would take effect in December, so that you know that, so that the increased payments will begin to circulate from January of 2024 and thereon. So anyways, guys, be sure to stay tuned to the channel, guys, because once we receive this information on Thursday, I'm going to be announcing it. So you definitely want to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss out on that information. Now, in addition to that, guys, we also have some information in regards to Social Security recipients being double taxed. Yes, guys, what they're referring to is that you were originally taxed back when you were working those 30 years. You were taxed on your money, and then now that you receive your Social Security checks, you are taxed once again. Now, good thing about this is that this does not affect all Americans in all 50 states. It only affects in some states. But the problem is that why are our recipients being double taxed on the money? Other Americans are not being double taxed on their money, so why should our Social Security recipients be double taxed? They put this money in there so that it would be given back to them after retirement. And here the government and Congress, they are allowing to tax our Social Security recipients on their money, their hard-earned money. And for decades, seniors have paid into Social Security with their tax dollars. Now, when many seniors are on a fixed income and struggling financially, they are being double taxed because of income taxes on their Social Security benefits, according to Representative Webster, saying that, look, this is wrong. And I am pleased to once again co-introduced this piece of legislation to repeal this double taxation on our Social Security recipients. And yes, guys, this particular thing was actually introduced earlier this year around the May time frame, in which we really haven't heard much about it since then. But now that Social Security is a huge topic, and especially after we're going to be receiving this information this week, the double taxation is back on the table. Congress and lawmakers are talking about it right now. And in fact, here as of recently, guys, another senator ended up proposing a federal tax cut on Social Security income. This is going to be a huge thing if this particular piece of legislation is actually passed. But anyways, guys, the Nebraska senator wants to match the state tax cuts made while he was governor. Yes, guys, Senator Pete Ricketts was Nebraska's governor in 2022 when then State Senator Brett Lindstrom proposed cutting the state tax on Social Security income in incremental steps. Ricketts said that he's proposing legislation on Thursday to phase in a reduction on federal income taxes on Social Security monthly payments. Ricketts proposed ending the federal tax on 10% of the Social Security income that recipients pay taxes on in the tax year of 2024. The measure would increase the tax cut to 20% in tax year of 2025. Today, up to 85% of person's Social Security income is taxable. Depending on outside income and other factors, Ricketts said that he wants Congress to work towards cutting the taxable income to zero. That's the way it originally started out, that Social Security benefits were not taxed, or according to the senator. He said that, look, he is proposing incremental steps because the cuts will be sustainable only if he can encourage the Senate to wrestle discretionary spending back to the pre-pandemic levels. And part of the need of spending offsets is the proposal's cost of it. Ricketts' legislation will use federal money to make the Social Security Trust Fund whole for any specific revenue loss to the tax cut. And Ricketts did decline to share estimates of what his proposal would actually cost on an annual basis, saying his office was awaiting an independent fiscal review of this. So anyways, guys, this is some good information that they are trying to introduce some piece of legislation to go ahead and put a cut to the taxation of our Social Security recipients. So anyways, guys, I will continue to follow this particular piece of legislation to see how it all plays out. Hopefully it gets a little bit of traction in Nebraska and then can potentially trickle into the other states that are still taxing our seniors and our elderly Americans, the ones who are most vulnerable right now. But anyways, guys, that is the information that we have on the table right now. But be on the lookout, guys. Like I said, on Thursday, we are going to get the full information in regards to the CPI data and the inflation data, and then figure out what the cost of living adjustment or the COLA increase is going to be for 2024. But anyways, that's all I have for you today, and I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money, such as signing up with Webull, where they're giving away 12 free stocks after you deposit like $1, and those stocks can be worth $3,000. Also, don't forget about signing up for the Amazon Prime membership, where you can get it for free for 30 days. This is a great time because Amazon Prime Day starts today, guys, and it's going to be lasting over the next 48 hours or so. So definitely take advantage of this opportunity. And then last but not least, be sure to subscribe to my latest YouTube channel. I just started a few weeks ago, and I would love to get your support and your subscription, and hopefully you'll go check out a couple of my latest videos. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.